Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of GMS, who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. All right, to you I say shalom. This is your brother Parathon with a quick lesson. Just going to hit some current events, couple articles, man. Hit some scriptures, because it's over red and Baka popping, man. With all these things going on, okay, famine coming, all right, inflation, gas prices, it's Lord getting busy right now. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. I'm gonna just jump right into it, man. Let me see. Didn't really see anything interesting on here besides the fact that how much of an impact this tension between Russia and Ukraine is having on the world globally. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just skim through these things, man. Just punch that famine in. This is from the Independent. The world needs to prepare for more hunger, more famine and uprisings. All right, that goes into what? Matthew 24:7. All right, and it reads what? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, so hey, that's spiritual. All right, because all these things all doing damage independently, but together is a domino effect. Okay, and it's prophecy that these things will take place. Okay, so let's see. It says the insider says German food minister says Ukraine needs weapons to avoid a global famine. All right, so the longer this tension takes to they just stoking the fire, if you will. All right. Whether they bluffing or they want to keep a fear, okay, use fear as a tactic in this situation. Who knows, man? But hey, the Lord is dealing. All right, let's see. Daily Mail: Russia's war is stoking mass famine and could cause global catastrophe. Okay, domino effect, man. What's this say? Biden administration prioritizes climate fantasies while global famine looms. War in Ukraine is pushing global acute hunger to the highest level in this century. All right, so these are milestones we're talking about, man. Shit is going down. All right, what do we have here? China. Yeah, China had just reported the first human case of the H3N8 bird flu. So I guess that's back, or is this a strain of the original? Okay, you had the Russian flu, the Spanish flu, all right, and it, as of in the past, so there's the pestilence. Okay, Bovid-19 still floating around, but it's not really getting too much coverage. Okay, but who am I? All right, what else we got? Oh, and by the way, I had looked into that article a little bit. It was a 4-year-old that got that H3N8. It was a 4-year-old. Little Moabite, okay, and they're saying that it has it's not really nothing to worry about. We know what's up. All right, let's see what else we got. We looked at that already. Inflation. Russian gas cutoff symbolizes a new era of supply shocks and inflation. Yeah, because I guess it was said that they cut off the supply from NATO regarding the petrol, the gas, and that, if anyone was to intervene, they flexing them nukes, man. Hey, yo, man, it's crazy that we're living in these times, man. It's beautiful, man. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, inflation to be elevated for longer on war, demand, and job markets. Yup, it's putting stress on this weak ass economy as of now. America's not that bully no more, man. All right, everybody got firepower now. Seniors turn to food assistance programs amid soaring inflation. Global growth to slow as inflation bites. Oh yeah, and they got their teeth sunk in too, like a pit bull. All right, not letting go, man, until there's nothing left. Stocks sink as inflation, recession fears rattle Wall Street. Okay? And that's always been a roller coaster. And this is not, America's not in that golden age anymore, man. America's crumbling. All right, what else we got? Earthquakes. Nothing really. 4.8 magnitude earthquake near Cyprus felt in Israel. All right, magnitude of 7.7 hits the Nicaragua coast. All right, so this is like as much as earthquakes, and look, 2 Mars quakes to date recorded on from the planet's far side. So hey, man, you know, we just got, as you can see, it's a bunch of shit going on. But this is the normal, man. 1 killed, several injured as earthquake rocked southern Bosnia. Okay, so them earthquakes in diverse places, man. All right, so let's see. Let's jump into some scripture. As we can see, is this war? Salakia. World War III is at the door, but this tension between Ukraine and Russia is building up. Okay, and it's setting shit off, man. All right, so look, we start with Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now, even though this verse is talking about a famine of the word, a famine of this truth, all right, when when them brothers out on the highways and byways aren't out there preaching anymore, or when you can't find them on YouTube, okay? This verse is speaking of the famine of the word, but that famine of bread and waters in the land is coming too, man. Okay, it's all coming, and we want all the smoke, man. All right, Psalms 107 and 30. I'm gonna start at 33. I hit 32 for context. Let them exalt him also in the congregation of the people, and praise him in the assembly of the elders. He turneth rivers into a wilderness, and the water springs into dry ground, a fruitful land into barrenness, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein. All right, hey, the Lord is in control, man. I kill if I make it alive. Okay, I won't deny heal. All right, the Lord is in control of all these things, man. The Lord is bringing that fire. All right, the Lord bringing that smoke. Okay, let's keep going. Matthew 24 and 7 again for nation. Hold on. I'm gonna start at verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. And there's many more sorrows to come, man. I'm gonna just keep reading, man, because this is all beautiful. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right. So they hate. It's clear that it's evident that they hate us. They always did. All right. Okay, it's a perpetual hatred dating back to Cain and Abel, but even more so for the men of the Lord, the elect. Okay, the hopeful, those putting on as the elect, the hopeful elect. Okay, they're hated for the for the Lord's name's sake, man, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's name's sake. All right, and then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right, hey, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay. Damn, it just slipped. I just was trying to think of another precept. The house divided. Okay, a house divided, how can it stand? roughly paraphrasing. All right, that house been America, Babylon. Okay, spiritual Egypt. We in that time. All right, what else we got? Job 1:16. It's not the meat cut off before our eyes, yea, the joy and gladness from the house of our power. Hey, I just read this article. 100 is came out today. End time headlines. 120,000 pounds of beef was recalled, and they had found traces of E. coli in it, man. All right, E. coli. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. But that's not the first time we heard that, man. That happened a couple years ago, if I can remember. Also, where they found this shit at was out of Jersey. All right, on the East Coast. So hey, man, it's overpriced. There's a shortage on it, and it's contaminated. It's defiled. All right. Verse 17 reads, the seed is rotten under their clods, and the garners are laid desolate. The barns are broken down, for the corn is withered. How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed, because they have no pasture. Yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. It says, O Lord, to thee will I cry, for the fire hath devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame have burned all the trees of the field. All right, because there's also another article that came out last week that all these food facilities and warehouses were being burnt down, coincidentally. And we know that there's no such thing as that, but like, come on, it's systematically. There was, I believe it was 16 this year that has taken place, and I can't find the article for some reason right now. I would have, Lord willing, I'll be able to post it in the I'll be able to throw that up. But hey, man. All right, the animals. It said the animals are perplexed, man. The animals are going through it. Okay, they it's crazy how they doing them. All right, feeding them bullshit and plumping them up. Okay, it's overpopulated. Like it's Creole. The list goes on, man. Okay. They're not killing them in the way they're supposed to be killed, so that when they do kill them, all right, they're scaring them. So that's it's making the meat unclean, man. Esau is just all around the board. We're not even going to talk about how when the last time the earth actually rested, man. There's a thing called the land Sabbath, where the earth is supposed to rest. But here Esau is over reaping and over sowing. All right. It's ridiculous, man. Let's see. And you know what? Let me hit Job. Switch gears a little bit, because even though all this shit's happening, okay, the Lord is gonna be rocking with the elect, man. The elect won't be forsaken. All right, Job 5:20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. Redeem who? The elect of Israel, man, those first fruits. All right. And in war from the power of the sword. Okay, so because the elect are gonna be straight. There won't be anything to fear in those times. Yeah, we're gonna catch hell. It's gonna be tribulation. But the elect the elect will endure to the end. The elect are gonna be saved, man. The elect are gonna get that crown. All right, let's see. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, them servants are going back to the elect of Israel, man. Because in that time, Jacob's trouble, all right, they're gonna be good. Who in the hell do you think them doomsday preppers is stocking up for? That's for the elect. They won't live to enjoy that. All right. Heaping up everybody else's riches, man, and hoarding shit. All right. They stacking that up for the elect, man. Lord willing that we bear that number. All right. 2 Ezra 16:40. O my people, hear my word. make you ready to the battle. And then those evils be as Salakia, and then those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth, because we're gonna be on the move, man. All right, nothing will be certain. We won't have any assurance of when we gonna take our next shower, when we gonna have our next meal. Okay, we gonna be as pilgrims, literally, man, just moving, constantly on the move, woods, where laying your head a different place every night. That's if you even sleeping. Okay, we ain't seen shit yet. All right, let me see. Jump to second Edris. Second Edris got some heat. Second Edris 6:22. All right, back into the famine. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. All right, hey, because with inflation, not only inflation, but it's the famine starts with the truck. The truckers going on strike. All right, over that 1-2 jab. All right, eventually they're gonna stop coming. All right, stores aren't gonna get the goods and things that they need to sustain themselves, and they're gonna go from full to empty. All right, and that's gonna lead to people looting. All right, taking what they can't afford. Okay. And when all that's going, you're going to resort to eating their children, man. And their neighbors. Love of many shall wax cold, brothers. Verse 23 reads, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Because you're going to know what time it is in that day. You're going to know. It's a trumpet for war. All right. There's a trumpet for every occasion, man. All right. That's how it was in the ancient days. Okay. And our customs. We gonna hear it. We gonna know that sound, man. You develop a healthy fear for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. When you read these scriptures and they give you comfort, man. Verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the mountains of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right. Hey, man, the love of many shall wax cold, man. It's going to be neighbor against neighbor. All right. What did I had something. Shalakia Akim. I may have it noted here. Because it's also going back to Isaiah 24:7, man. Kingdom rising against kingdom and nation against nation, man. All right. It's going to be race wars, riots. Okay. All types of shit. Let's see. We going to jump to, Edris, man. 15 and 16. I'm not going to cover everything. I'm going to jump to 16. Jump down to 18. Second Edris 16 and 18. Salakia. We're going to start at 16. No, we don't want that. Salakia Akim. I'm right to the point, because that's a whole nother topic. Verse 17 reads, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right, that word scourge goes into an instrument of punishment, man. All right, so this famine, these plagues, okay, these are instruments of punishment, man. All right. Verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. All right, because judgment not executed. You know what, Salakia? I might have it here. Khan, the Wadi Al-Basham Yal-Shai, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Again, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, man, because they not getting that judgment right away. They not getting their hands slapped, okay? They're getting their ass whipped right after they go, right after they don't understand. The Lord is just letting them run that tab up, and believe me, that tab has reached the heavens. All right. And now it's time for recompense. Thus saith these scriptures. All right. Let me see. Is there anything else I wanted to grab? That was it. Yeah, that's another lesson right there. Hey, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the GMS, who teach and rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this gospel. All right. Keep enduring, Akim. All right. Kwame Yasharala and Ababa Ball. Shalom.